Okay guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be washing and cutting my curly afro wig. As you can see right here, it looks pretty gross. I had it like stuffed in a drawer for a while. It's stiff, the curls are like dead. At the nape of the neck there's so many mats. So we're going to just liven this wig up and, you know, make it look nice. So I'm just going to use some shampoo, the Shea Moisture conditioner, and a pick. So I'm just going to wet it up to get it all moisturized. And then I'm just going to use the pick to try to comb out the mats that are at the nape of the neck. Then I'm going to use this random shampoo that I got, I think from like a sample thing that you get sometimes, you know, at a raffle or something. And yeah, I'm just going to rake my fingers through and take more as needed. And just try to, you know, detangle it with my fingers and just wash the hair. I'm just going to wash that out. I got this hair from Peak Mill Maven and it's lasted me, it's almost a year now that I've had this hair. So it's lasted me a pretty long time and it's actually still good. It's just that, you know, I stuffed it in a drawer for how long, so it became kind of stiff. Now I'm going to use the conditioner, and I'm going to use a generous amount to make the curls come back to life and to make the hair soft. And again, I'm just going to rake my fingers through. Then I'm just going to wash that out and try to make sure that there's no product still left in any of the curls. Now I'm going to pick through the ends to make sure that there's no tangles, even though I'm cutting off the ends anyway, but you know, I still didn't want there to be any tangles. Now here is what it looks like after I'm finished washing it. The curls are a lot better, they're back to life, and I'm just showing you the frontal to show you that it looks like a real scalp. So stay tuned for a video on bleaching the knots of a frontal. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Now I'm just going to rub some leave-in conditioner all over the hair. This is from the As I Am line. So yeah, I'm just going to also not forget about doing the nape of the neck. Then I'm going to use some coconut oil to seal in that moisture, especially on the inside of the wig at the nape, because that's where your neck is, and you know, there's a lot of movement over there, so it gets a lot of tangles. And here is what the curls look like now. It looks a lot better and a lot more healthy. Now we're going to get into applying the wig and then cutting the wig. So here I'm going to just use some coconut oil on my edges just to protect them and keep them healthy and in place. I posted a video, I think last week, on basically how to, you know, put your whole wig on from like start to finish. So I'm going to put that link in the description box so you guys can check that out. So I'm going to just put the elastic band in the back of my head, and then there are combs in the back of the wig as well. So I just put the combs underneath the elastic band and then flip up. And it's already pretty secure on my head, but we're going to secure it some more by putting the Got2b Glued gel on the front. So I put it right in front of my hairline. Some people put it on their hairline, but I think it's safer this way. I don't put it all the way along my entire hairline because, I mean, that's not really going to be showing when I wear it. So I'd rather use less. But you can put it all the way along so that the entire front sticks. So I keep that there for 3 minutes, and then now I'm going to do my baby hairs so that it looks even more natural. And now I'm just showing you that the front looks pretty natural. It looks like my real hair. Now you're going to need some real hair scissors, actual shears, not just scissors that you use on paper or cardboard or something. So I sectioned my hair, half up, half down, and I'm going to continue to section all around my head and then cut downwards in a diagonal direction. It's important to do this so that it's not just one big blunt cut, and instead it's, going to give you layers so that it looks even more natural. Now I'm just going to speed this up because I don't want this video to be really long. Now I'm just going to go to the back of my head and do the same thing. Now I'm heading over to the next side and still cutting downward in a diagonal direction. It's better to try to cut as little as possible. Here you can see that, my hair is not exactly even yet, but I'm just going to keep on cutting. So it's better to just cut as little as possible at first, and then if it's not even, then just cut more, because if you cut a lot first, then it's just like, dang, like I went too short. So you can just try to make it even depending on however it's looking. Just basically gauge it. Now I'm going to just take the next section of the hair and do the same thing. Here I was trying to just figure out how to hold the scissors in the best way possible. So yeah, don't mind that. Now I'm going to take the back piece and proceed to do the same thing. Now I'm taking the last piece, which is just in the front, and again do the same exact thing. I'm just going to keep on cutting little by little until it looks exactly what I want it to look like. I didn't start doing this with a definite vision, but as I continued, I decided what I wanted it to look like, so I just kept cutting until it looked exactly like that. And right here is where I noticed that this was exactly what I wanted, and that it looked perfect. This is my first time doing this, cutting a wig, especially on my head, so I think I did a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of myself. And I hope you guys thought that this video was helpful. Hit the like button if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. See you soon.